What's up, everybody? It's your boy Prince, and unfortunately, you know, the shocking video broke the internet. You have Sean John Combs, also known as Puffy, P Diddy, Papa Diddy, Pop, Brother Love, whatever you want to call him, in between him and Cassie Ventura. But her name now is Cassie Fan. That actually makes a lot of sense. The name suits her. But yeah, you seen the video. It is a damn shame. Domestic violence. I've seen a lot of people, comment under videos and all that kind of stuff about, how, oh yeah, she should have just left him. She should have just left him and all that. Well, yeah, she should have left him, right? The first time it happened. But see, the issue is that it's not as easy as people think it is. Like whenever you're looking at certain situations like that, like really any relationship issue that you're looking at from someone else and they're going through it, I always look at it as okay, I see my perspective, but I don't see their perspective, right? Now, my perspective is more so a rational and a logical sort of perspective that, it doesn't tie in emotion. The emotional attachment that you have with someone, the trauma bonding that you would have with an abuser, like, when you're watching these domestic violence videos and stuff like that. And so, so I try to put that in my head when I'm looking at these situations, right? And so that way, I'm not going to critique it in a way where it's an unrealistic critique at the end of the day. Like, I'm not trying to do that. And so, yeah, so I've seen a lot of people commenting, like, oh, well, why didn't she just leave him? Why didn't she just leave him? It's like, well, she left him eventually, right? And that's how all these, uh, these situations go. People they get in these situations, they don't expect to be in these situations. It's usually not like you get with someone one day, then the next week they're kicking your ass. Like, no, that's not how it typically happens. Typically, it's like you may be with someone for some months, maybe weeks, maybe months or weeks. Like, yeah, get the hell up out of here. I mean, someone hits you, get the hell up out of here. I don't care. But I'm saying if it's days, weeks, like there shouldn't even be an emotional attachment. Like you must have some sort of trauma bonding or something like that. You're not together for the right reasons. But yeah, but like when it comes down to it, it's like people that are usually together for some years or whatnot, and then something would happen, and then you know you know you would think that it may be like an incident that may happen once, but what ends up happening is that it would happen more than once, and it gets worse over time. So if the first time someone punched you in the chin, the next time they might hit your ass with a bat, and that's the thing. So I feel like it's never okay to hit your partner, whether you're male or female, or whatever you want to classify yourself as. Like it doesn't matter. You shouldn't be putting your hands on anybody. That's not cool. You know, and it's always unfortunate, because it's like inside a person's head, they're thinking, okay, I need to leave this person, but at the same time, they want to stay with that person because they have this connection with that person and stuff like that. So, it's like a tug of war between their mind and their heart. And yeah, and so it's really nothing to joke about. I've seen some people joking about it and all that. Like, I seen a video yesterday. I'll do a video on that. Some guy, famous TikToker, he was getting, you know, beat by his ex girlfriend, which was super unfortunate. And that's the thing, and then and he got charged for domestic violence. Well he didn't get charged for the case, but they arrested him, but he wasn't guilty. If that makes sense. So he was innocent. But just hearing these stories, it's really sad. And I mean, this stuff happens a lot. More often than you would think. You know, me personally, man, I would rather someone spit on me than to hit me. Actually, spit wouldn't be too bad. I'm a freak boy. Well, I'll tell you this: spitting on someone is like the highest form of disrespect. Like one of the highest, like that is like something that's why that came to mind. But but if it's your partner and y'all into that, you know what I mean, it might be a little different. That might not be a bad thing. You know what I mean? Um, as long as it's not done in a disrespectful way. But there's something different about someone putting their hands on someone. You know what I mean? Like words, you can't take back words. Like I mean, you say some words to someone, you can't take them back, but you can apologize. And a lot of times we say things we don't mean in those type of situations. So um, so it's more understandable. Like sometimes you may say something you really just don't mean. Like you might just say something just to make someone mad, right? And so I've seen that type of stuff a lot. You know, like that stuff is just super common. Like you just go ahead and just turn the TV on. Like I see that stuff every day on TV. Like there's people like, oh yeah, well I was just trying to get under his skin. I was trying to get under her skin and all that, and it's just like playing games, playing games. You know, if there's a person that you're with, do not play games with them. Because they're probably not always going to be there if you are. You know what I mean? And so you need to take that serious, right? But yeah, but as far as domestic violence go, it's a damn shame, man. And Diddy, Puffy, Papa Diddy Pop, he is done. He is done. Yeah, did he do it? Yeah, Diddy did it. Yeah, Diddy did it. He did it. We kept the file. We caught him at 4K. You know, and it's crazy because so he supposedly paid someone 50K to keep the tape, hidden, confidential, and now it's leaked. 50K is not enough to keep that hidden in these days, right? Especially with hyperinflation. But it's just like it's crazy because when you really think about it, there is no telling what really occurred. Like over the span of all the years they've been together, from all these so-called freak offs and all that kind of stuff. Like I'm really, I wouldn't be surprised with whatever they found, whatever the feds found. If of course, if they found something, right? But I'm pretty sure they did. I mean, if they have this tape out here, I'm pretty damn sure they found some evidence. They say you got like 11 laptops or whatever. They found something. Like they found something, and they're not gonna. I don't really believe that the operation that was set forth to retrieve all that information. I don't think that it would have been done in that manner unless they had some really good leads. This is coming from a government guy myself. Like they're not, yeah, like it's not. They ain't gonna go knock on Johnny's crib down the street just to knock on his. Nope. They gotta have some sort of tip off. I was gonna say tip off, but yeah, think about basketball. A tip in order to, start to investigate and delve deeper. And I just truly hope that a lot of these stories aren't true, because I heard some stories, like how he treated Kim Porter and stuff. Like that stuff is filthy, man. Some filthy stuff. I don't see how you could treat someone like that and then say you love them. I'm sorry, but if you hit someone, you put your hands on somebody, you don't love them. You don't love them. You don't love them enough, because you don't love them enough not to put your hands on them. See, I never put my hands on anyone that I've been with, because at the end of the day, it's just like that's like the worst thing. Like that's something that you would do to an enemy, not supposedly your ace, your best friend, your other half. Well, I'll say your other fool, because I don't believe in other halves. Because I feel like you need to be full and the other person needs to be full. You come together like a Venn diagram, so you're Venn diagram, you know. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to make a quick video on this because I thought it was crazy just seeing that. Anytime you see that, like I remember seeing what's dude's name? I think it's Quavo, and it's Sweetie, or it's Sweetie, or is it Saweetie? I don't know. I never really heard her name really pronounced out loud, But I seen that video. That was crazy to see. Of course, you got the Solange and Jay Z in the elevator. Those are some more musical, you know, domestic violence caught on camera videos. But yeah, y'all, someone hit you, man, just bounce, just bounce. I know it hurts, but you just gotta go. You gotta go for your own health, because you never know. That last hit might be the last one you ever get to experience in life, in a bad way. People they go crazy if they hit you. They probably shoot you too, stab you, whatever. So I want y'all to stay safe. All right, y'all, peace.